Hi, okay, today I want to show you how to make my favorite baked oatmeal recipe. I'm the biggest porridge addict, can't really get enough of it. You can ask any of my flatmates, I seem to eat it for like breakfast, lunch, dinner in a row. So it's kind of nice sometimes just to spice it up a little bit, do something different, and baking your porridge is amazing. Oh my god, it's so good. Okay, so it's a pretty simple recipe. You can adapt it though, you can add in different fruit and things like that. So we're going to start just by soaking a cup of oats in boiled water. Then once we've done that, we're going to chop up a banana, crush some walnuts, although again you can use any nuts instead if you prefer. Add blueberries, raisins, cinnamon, a little bit of maple syrup. Again, you can use honey, agave, whatever you prefer, or no sweetener at all. And then some almond milk. We just mix it all together once the oats have soaked, and then we bake it for like 20 minutes in the oven, and it's so good. Cool, so to start, you want to measure out 1 cup of your oats and just put it into a mixing bowl. And then you just want to cover them with boiling water. And then we're just going to let those sit for 10 minutes. While those sit, we're going to chop up 1/4 cup of walnuts in a food processor. Although if you don't have a food processor, don't worry about that. You can kind of bang them with a rolling pin, do it by hand, not a big deal. I love using walnuts because they're so good for us, the most amazing omega-3 fatty acids, but equally almonds are delicious, pecans are amazing, any of them taste so good. So you want to put 1/4 cup into your mug, and then transfer these into your food processor. And we're just gonna crush them for like 10 seconds or so. So we don't want them to totally break down into kind of a flour, but we want them to not be as big as this so they spread out throughout the whole oatmeal. Perfect. So, the end result should look like this. They want to be kind of crushed and crumbled, but not disintegrated. Cool, so once your oats look more like this, and all the water's been basically absorbed, and you can feel they're soft, I mean, you can taste test, and they'll starting to taste like porridge now. So now we want to add everything else in. So we're going to start with 1.5 bananas. We're going to use the other half just to kind of decorate the top, which makes it such a good breakfast because it's so full of energy. I mean, bananas, everyone knows, are the best energy givers. Oats are amazing because they are so packed with fiber, and the more fiber something has, the longer it takes to release into your body, so you don't get any blood sugar spikes, and it just means you keep feeling really energized and kind of full, but happily full for a long time. So it's awesome. Perfect, so you've got your banana in. Then we want to add 1 cup of blueberries. Equally, strawberries are amazing, raspberries, whatever you want to use. And then we want 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And again, the better quality the cinnamon is, the more it will taste. If it's not so great, then you maybe want to have like 3 spoonfuls. And then we want our raisins. I normally use about 1/2 cup, but also cut up dates are amazing in here too, or prunes, whatever you kind of prefer. Plus your walnuts. So you can get some good protein going, really good for energy levels. And then sweet is optional. I love it. So I'm gonna add about 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, but there's really don't have to. And as I said, honey, agave, both amazing. And then, looks so good. And then the last thing we do is add about 1/4 cup of almond milk. And then we wanna mix everything together. So to be honest, you can eat it just like this, it's amazing, but there's something special about when you bake it. So now you want a baking dish, and we just want to pour this in. Spread it all out evenly. Then I like to just slice the last bit of my banana on top to make it look pretty, and then obviously you don't waste it, which was always kind of nice. The thing is, when you bake everything, it really enhances all the natural flavors. So you'll find like your banana starts to taste unbelievably sweet. The blueberries kind of explode in there, so there's like purple juice flowing. It's so good. Perfect. So you want it to look like this, and then we're just going to put it in a 180-degree oven for about 20 minutes until all the water's absorbed and it's looking kind of slightly golden brown on the top. Perfect, so it should look just like this when it's done, and then it's ready to eat.